quarterback of the league. Oh, what a catch by Jay Nathaniel. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Junior take a shot deep. Open target. Her third from left to right. Sets up. Oh,
Down!
watch who he's going to set up. He's going to go for the... It fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to CFSL, brought to you by PX1 Sports, as we watch over the USC Trojans and the Tennessee Volunteers. This is Morty on the mic, and I'm joined here by none other than Valente. How are we feeling, big dog?
I'm feeling good, and we're wrapping up our Wednesday night watching Tennessee head to SoCal to take on the Trojans. And our weather got overcast skies with a light breeze and 78 degrees here in SoCal.
And the ball is going to go to USC. Caleb Alexander picking up 22 yards to get things started off. As we're here, first down, first play of the game. Let's see what USC can pull off. Ball's in hand for Bo, tosses it off right, but does get intercepted. Wait a minute, interception, first play of the game?
That's Amen Mobley, the freshman from Lexington, Kentucky, on the big play for the first play of the game. And they're going to start in plus territory, set up pretty good here early on.
So, wait a minute. They're at the 26-yard line. Tennessee has such short distance to cover if they want to go for an early touchdown. Looks like they are. Kelby Fulton runs up for 2 yards.
Kelby Fulton had a pretty big game last week. 29 carries, 195 yards, and a touchdown.
You know who else had a great game last week? It was USC. Bo put on an incredible performance, but you know what? I guess it's not paying off for tonight. I don't know where that Bo went, running upfield. Falcon Chestnut looking for a touchdown. He's able to find it, 24 yards upfield, touchdown for Tennessee.
That's a great read for the freshman quarterback, Falcon Chestnut. He's gonna pull that ball, find some good blocks upfield, and an early touchdown for Ware and the Volunteers.
I tell you what, Val, we have lucked out. It's going to be a fun night of football, my man.
It is, and they're looking to upset number 4 USC, and they're setting the tone early with that touchdown.
And that is an easy kick for Johnny Perfecto. That could be a perfect kick.
Yeah, he was perfecto last week on extra points. Not an opportunity to kick a field goal yet. He's going to go to 6 for 6 on extra points on the season there.
Gonna kneel. That's probably the safer call right there. It's a lot of yards to make up to get to the 20.
The Tennessee defense started off super strong, forced Bo Mayweather, generational talent, to throw a pick. Let's see what they can do here.
All right, Bo, you've had a little bit of time to rethink your decisions and see what's going on. Another quick dump off to the right. It's gonna be an easy first down for Gabriel Granetto.
That's the senior with this first catch. A quick throw, getting some confidence back there for the generational talent, Bo Mayweather.
The generational talent indeed. Let's see if we can put on incredible dump to the left side. Gonna truck through 2 defenders. Wait a minute, he's home free. He's home free. Just put on the Jets. Get there. He landed at the 10-yard line, but there's a flag on the play.
It was Annihilate on the catch with a face mask by the defense. That's going to make that big play even longer.
No way. First and goal for the Trojans as they look to respond to that early touchdown from Tennessee in quick time. Let's see what happens here. 2 receivers on each side. Bo's looking for a target. A lot of protection in the pocket. Going to find an easy dump off to number 2, who almost made it into the end zone. Jaden Cobb finds 4 yards.
Gets them up to the 1-yard line. 3 plays to get 1 yard here. Good play by Cobb.
Second and goal. We are inches from the end zone. Bo's going to hand that one off. He's going to fake the handoff and run upfield himself. Bo finds the touchdown to even things out in this game.
That's his first touchdown of the night. He's showing that he can work with his legs as well. Last week he had 21 carries for 154 yards and a touchdown on the ground, and he's showing it once again.
Great stuff indeed from Bo and the Trojans, able to respond quickly to the points that were put up by Tennessee. And after this extra point, we're going to make things 7-7. And what a start to this game. The crowd is feeling it. They are loving the energy that the Trojans have been putting off. You know what? Bo might have made a mistake early, but he rethought everything that had went down. He got his head back into this game, and he performed. But that leaves Tennessee with the ball in control. Lee Russ runs up for 25.
Solid return there from Russ, and we've seen a lot of good special teams play tonight earlier in our YouTube game. Let's see if that continues here tonight as well.
Volunteers, first down, fakes the handoff, looking for a target. Falcon passes it off to Reggie James, who finds 13 yards.
That's the sophomore from New Orleans, Reggie James. He has a first down. He had 3 catches for 32 yards last week. He's coming up big already early on.
Volunteers, first down. Chestnut's got his hand on the ball, looking for a target way downfield, but a lot of pressure in the pocket. He's sacked for 8 yards.
He's brought down by the freshman Josiah Sims, and a huge play for the USC defense.
A huge play indeed. Going to make things 2nd and 18. 18 yards that the Volunteers need to make up for after that sack. And something tells me we're going to be going for a long throw, possibly on the right side as 2 receivers sit over there. Motion over for a third. Handoff to Kelby Fulton instead, who gets punctured right in the back line. 3rd and 20.
Billy Savage does a great job swallowing that one up for his first tackle for loss of the game and his 2nd tackle.
We're going to need a little more protection in the pocket if we want to get another long throw off. We're going to make up for that yards. A great spiral downfield, but almost gets intercepted. Robert Cade slaps it down instead. It's going to make things 4th and 20 as Tennessee is surely going to punt this down.
Like how Chestnut gave his receiver a chance there past the sticks.
Yeah, you know what? If you're going to give the ball over to USC, you might as well make them work for it a little bit. As looks like it's going to be a quick touch. Keanu King does get a bit of yardage there, 17. He's going to put the Trojans almost halfway down the field, the 51-yard line. It's a good place to be for the Trojans. They don't have to work too hard for this next touchdown as Bo's looking for a target on the right side. Gabo Guerrero left open, able to find a couple yards.
It's his 2nd catch of the game. He had 3 for 29 last week, coming up big early on.
Bo, quick dump off to the left. Going to land in the hands of Ania Late. 3 yards.
Yeah, the screens have been coming up big for the USC offense, and Ania Late took the first one pretty far, and that one gets stopped after a short gain of 2 or 3 there.
3rd and 4. Bo looking for a target way downfield, but intercepted. The Volunteers have their hands on the ball as they look to get some yards and couldn't get too far, but they did get control of the ball, and that's Bo's 2nd interception of the game.
Yeah, Nick Rocky comes up big with that one, and they're putting Bo Mayweather in a really bad spot, and they're doing a really good job defending this generational talent through the air. Tennessee's coming up super big early on. They're going to start at the 20.
You know, they might have their hands on the ball, but they've got a lot of distance to cover, a long way to the end zone, 80 yards to be exact. Faking the handoff, Falcon runs upfield, able to find a first down. Way to get things started.
That's a great read there by Chestnut, and he's got a first down almost every time he's ran that ball.
3 on the left. Chestnut maybe going to look for a target. Instead, he's going to hand that one off to Fulton, who finds a couple yards. Going to make things 2nd and 7.
Good job by the USC defense swallowing this one up. And you know you got to watch that Tennessee run game. It's super effective. You know, Falcon Chestnut had 41 and a touchdown last week, and Fulton had nearly 200 yards.
195 to be exact. Kelby Fulton and Chestnut, both very heavy running targets that USC needs to be ready for, because leave them unchecked, and look what Chestnut's gonna do. 9 yards downfield, gonna make another first down.
Yeah, the USC defense focused on the running back, and Falcon Chestnut makes them pay.
Running game looking great for Tennessee so far. Let's see if they hand that one off. Yes, they do. Kelby Fulton's got his hands on the ball, running upfield. Going to find another first down, 12 yards to be exact. Talk about mileage right there. How far they're getting with the ball. This run game is looking phenomenal for the Volunteers. And let's see what they do with another first down. Gonna fake the handoff to Falcon. Instead, we're gonna chase that one downfield. Reggie James gets 8 yards, 2nd and 2.
That's the second catch of the game for the sophomore from New Orleans.
As we're back up, 2nd and 2. Falcon holding on to it, gonna dump it off to the right. Finds James Triplett, who secures a first down.
That's the junior tight end. That's his first catch of the season.
Junior tight end. This is not his first rodeo. He's been around for a good minute now and knows how to keep the momentum going for the Volunteers. Dump off to the right side. Does find 22 yards thanks to the hands of Forrest Handler.
Yeah, Forrest Handler coming up big there. He's going to surpass his last week total on that first catch with 22 yards there.
First quarter, we're 4 minutes left, 6 minutes into this quarter as the clock continues ticking. What it always does. We're first and goal line for the Volunteers. Chestnut looking for a target, decides to hold on to it, and the defenders backed up. They could have just ran up to him, but they didn't. That's a touchdown for Tennessee.
And a great pump fake on the run there from Falcon Chestnut. Looked like he was going to throw it to the end zone. Instead, he takes it in himself. He is lethal on the ground tonight so far.
And these are the scariest kinds of quarterbacks in the game, right? There are those who hand off. There are those who pass. But then there are those, much like not just Bo, but also Falcon Chestnut, who can just hold on to it and run with it. And, man, they can make some plays. Rushing touchdown from the quarterback, Falcon Chestnut, making plays for the Volunteers. But let's see what the Trojans have to bring to the table after that last performance. Quick run downfield. Caleb does get blocked up a little bit by a couple of defenders. Going to make 14 yards. USC back in control of the ball. Bo is going to fake the handoff, looking for a target on the left. Able to find it, but Jaden Cobb trips on a blade of grass and able to find 4 yards.
He's got his running back for a gain of 4 there, and Rome wasn't built in a day. Take 4 yards every time, you'll never get off the field.
3 bodies on the right side. A lot of opportunities for Bo to passes, but he's going to hand it off to Jaden Cobb instead, who runs upfield and is able to find a first down.
It's another big play for him, his first rush of the day, and it's a big one for a first down.
All right, so looks like we're going to be handing that one off to Jaden Cobb yet again. He's able to find 3 yards, 2nd and 7.
3-yard run swallowed up there by the Tennessee defense. Good on them. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Bo's got a lot of targets on the left side. He's going to hold on to it instead. Decides to run through the pocket and find a first down. No way. He runs straight into one of the corners. 22 yards thanks to Bo.
And Bo wanted all the smoke there. He said he saw a defender, went straight after him here. And he's showing what we already know. He can get it done on the ground.
You know what? Most quarterbacks would slide, right? Most quarterbacks would have played safe. Bo wants the smoke. He's ready for the hands. He'll bring the hands to you if you let him. And just goes to show what a playmaking quarterback can do. Let's see what a playmaking halfback can do. Jaden Cobb almost finds a bit of yardage there, but does get taken down pretty quick by the Volunteers.
That's the sophomore Lamar Jones on the tackle for loss. I see the chat saying, Booth better not read the chat or the channel's getting banned. Don't worry, I see you guys. I just don't know how to acknowledge it yet.
I thought the same thing earlier. Let's we'll keep it PG for now here, folks. Bo looking for the ball. He's gonna, instead of hand it off, he's gonna run upfield yet again as he slides in for just short of a first down.
I think the most impressive part about that play was the fact that Bo Mayweather actually slid down.
Yeah, usually he's looking to, try and go out swinging, but he decided to play it safe here, which I can respect, right? He's Bo, after all, the generational talent. As he dumps the ball off to the right and finds Anya Late.
Nia with another big first down catch. She's got 3 for 64 on the game.
Ball back in possession for USC. They're at the 23-yard line as Bo's looking for a target, able to find one, just shy of a first down, 2nd and 3, thanks to Ania Lay.
Ania Lay on the catch once again. She's up past 70 yards. That surpasses her total from last week as well.
Bo looking for a target yet again, looking in the end zone, but just a tad too high. Bo didn't find his target.
Sailed that a bit too far, and they're on 3rd down now and 3. They're 1 for 2 on 3rd downs.
Bo has his hand on the ball, looking for a target. Does find Dante D'Onofrio for 8 yards. Going to make things 1st and goal line for the Trojans.
That's his first catch of the game. He had a big one last week as well. 9 catches, 89 yards, and a touchdown.
1st and goal. What is Bo going to do with the ball? Quick pass off to the right. Finds Kyle Carras, making things 8 yards for him. Just shy of the end zone. The Trojans have a massive opportunity on their hands.
That was a good goal line stop by the Volunteer defense. And USC is essentially going to have 3 plays to get 1 yard, or not even a full yard.
Not even a full yard, just a step forward, and they're going to be in. This looks like a force. Oh, wait a minute. What happened to the O-line? One of them just fell. Bo's going to veer out right and run straight into the end zone. Touchdown for the Trojans.
That's his 2nd rushing touchdown of the night. Bo Mayweather, he can do it through the air, on the ground. You got to cover him every single time, and he just walks right in for that one.
And that's what I love about Bo, man. Just when you think he's going to run, just when you think he's going to hand it off, he says, nah, I'm going to do my own thing, and runs into the end zone himself, making plays. The playmaker, the generational talent, Bo Mayweather, making plays for the Trojans as they even things out. 14-14 on the scoreboard with 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Tennessee has their hands on the ball as they run a field. Lee Russ finds 27 yards.
Good return there, and Tennessee's doing a really good job offensively against the number 4 team in the nation, and kind of has them on their toes right now.
Falcon Chestnut handing the ball off. Going to go to Kelby Fulton, who is just short of a touchdown, making things 2nd and 2.
Yeah, great blocks on the outside there. Kelby Fulton going to get an 8-yard gain to start their drive.
2nd and 2. Volunteers in control of the ball. Falcon Chestnut looking for a target. Quick dump off left. Going to find Brett Britt. 13 yards for that reception. 1st down for the Volunteers.
And the pride of Monkey's Eyebrow coming up with his first catch of the game.
Move those chains. Chestnut looking for a target. Finds one deep on the right side. 1st down, and a bit of change on top of that. Angel Martinez, the great catch as we're ending the first quarter there. 14-14. And talk about action already out the door.
Oh yeah, heavy action going into the 2nd quarter. 28 total points to that first quarter, and Angel Martinez ends that one off with his first catch of the game for the freshman.
Falcon looking for a toss out to the right, and it lands in the hands again of Angel Martinez, securing a 2nd first down in a row. Great stuff.
Yeah, he's really been the Mr. First Down for the Volunteers so far. The freshman from Orlando, Florida, coming up big on this drive so far.
Lined up back on the ball. The Volunteers in control, looking for a dump off the left, and Nico Dennis able to find 1 yard out of that.
That's going to be his first catch of the game on the screen. Good job by the USC defense swallowing that one up pretty quickly.
Line back up with the ball, 2nd and 9. Going to hand that one off to Adam Stiles, who finds a couple yards there.
That's the freshman receiver from Ashland, Kentucky on the carry. 3rd and 6 here for the Volunteers. They're 0 for 1 on 3rd down.
A bit risky, but you know what? Sometimes you got to play risky to make things happen. A lot of pressure in the pocket. Going to force Chestnut to toss that one up just a tad. Gilby Fulton picks it up and finds 1 yard, but that makes the Volunteers at 4th and 5.
Yeah, and that's going to be big Dominic Delamano on the stop there. Tennessee with the chance to take the lead over the Trojans with this kick here.
Great kick from Johnny Perfecto. Was it perfect? I don't know, but did it work? Yes, it did. 3 extra points on the board for the Volunteers as they kick things off to the Trojans. Let's see what happens from here. Just gets shy of the 25. Caleb Alexander gets taken down.
Yeah, and that was Johnny Perfecto's first field goal on the season. He has 7 extra points and 1 field goal made now.
7 for 7, right? And then his first field goal was in. That's a perfect score. Bo's got his hands on the ball. He's going to run upfield with it. Surprise, surprise. Stiff arms a defender and runs into the outfield. Bo finds 30 yards on the run.
Bo Mayweather is doing it on the ground once again. Great blocks up front, and I mean, he challenged the Tennessee linebacker there, and he won the challenge. I mean, great play there for Bo Mayweather.
As soon as Bo saw his left tackle hit that chop block, he knew it was time. He knew it was now or never to run upfield, and he took the ball and ran. I love to see that. Bo looking for a target out right side, able to find Jaden Cobb for a couple yards, 2nd and 8.
Yeah, Jaden Cobb's kind of been like his first read on these short throws. I mean, it's working out for him, only getting a couple there. I mean, he's taking a hard hit there.
And that's what I love about Jaden Cobb, too, is he's very versatile. He's able to not just run upfield with the ball after a handoff, but he's got the hands of a receiver, right? He's not just a halfback, a brute little bulldog that runs up. He's able to do both. Bo looking for a target. Does find Gabriel Guerrero, who finds 1 yard, making things 3rd and 6.
Forced his receiver to come back there. Only a 1.5 yard gain, pretty much. Big 3rd and 6. They're 2 for 3 on the big money down.
3rd and 6. Bo's got to make something happen here if the Trojans want to keep their hands on that ball. Great toss upfield to Kyle Cross, who runs a little bit further than the first down. Great stuff indeed.
Yeah, great blocks up front. He finds his tight end for the first down. Move the chains.
Move the chains. Move the chains. Better believe that Bo's going to move him as he holds onto the ball and runs upfield. Jukes through one, trucks through another, and the Tennessee Volunteers have no answer for the brute force known as Bo.
Yeah, man, he's looking big back there. He takes it himself. He's going to move the sticks on his own. Stiff arms one, breaks off another. I mean, Jesus Christ, he is insane.
Good Lord, that man is a menace. He is a monster on the field amongst all men. Bo has his hands on the ball yet again, looking for a target on the right, finds Edward Medina for 4.
I believe that is a walk-on.
Lined up back again, 2nd and 6. The Trojans just shy of the end zone. Quick dump forward, does find Anya late. 7-yard touchdown.
That's Mayweather's first touchdown pass of the game. Annihilate comes up big with her first touchdown reception. Good game for her so far, and the USC offense is rolling.
As Corey Little's able to secure that extra point, making things 21 for the Trojans to compare to Tennessee's 17. But don't count anybody out just yet as the Volunteers look to maintain control of the ball here at the halfway mark of the 2nd quarter. Running upfield and does get put down at the 25. Leo Russ picks up 26 yards. All right, the Volunteers offense lined up on the field. Falcon Chestnut looking to make up for lost time. Hands that one off to Kelby Fulton, who rushes up for 10 and gets put down at the first down.
Good blocks up front, able to find a hole and move the sticks once again for Fulton.
3 receivers on right side. Who is Chestnut gonna look for? Quick dump down middle as Mickey Jackson slaps that one down.
And he heard footsteps coming. It was a good idea, business decision to drop that one.
Another 3 on the right side, but Chestnut's going to hand that one off to Fulton, who gets taken down in the back line. -3 yards, 3rd and 13.
Great job by the USC defense setting the edge and making sure he can't go nowhere. Fulton brought down in the backfield for a big 3rd and 13, and Tennessee is yet to convert one yet.
Tight end lined up with the line as that's a handoff there to Kelby Fulton, who looked for a couple yards there but got picked down in quick time. Yeah, I guess his knee went down real quick. I didn't look like a real, tackle, but I guess, sometimes it happens. You drop to your knee, and that's the way the game goes. Gonna force the Volunteers to punt that one downfield. As Trojans look to keep control. Keanu King finds 8 yards.
A decent starting field position here for the Trojans. They look to create a 2-possession lead here.
Something tells me that the Volunteers are going to be playing up against the Trojans and the refs tonight, I guess is what's going on. As Jaden Cobb rushes upfield for 4.
It's a good 4-yard carry. Rome wasn't built in a day. You'll take 4 yards every time. If you take 4 yards every time, you'll never leave the field.
You'll never, that's a very good point. You know what? The math checks out. A couple yards here and there, and that's how you get downfield eventually. But Bo isn't looking to work his way slowly but surely. He's looking to make these plays in big time. Quick dump down the middle. Lands in the hands of number 1. Good Lord, Keanu King, able to find a touchdown for the Trojans.
Yeah, what looked like was going to be a short play, he took all the way to the casa. Keanu King with his biggest catch of the game and a touchdown for Mayweather, Keanu King, and the USC offense.
USC offense looking electric right now. We're 6 minutes into this second quarter, and they've got 28 points on the board. Phenomenal place to be for the Trojans, but the Volunteers haven't been worked out of this game just yet.
Yeah, still early, 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in this half. I mean, they have a chance to, bring it back within 1 score here with this offensive drive.
So Volunteers are going to decide to kneel. That's a business decision. I like that.
And Falcon Chestnut's been able to get it done on the ground and through the air too. I mean, he's rushed 2 in and, pretty good there for the offense of the Vols.
2 violent quarterbacks, 1 on each team. As Chestnut now in control of the ball, decides to throw that one off to the right real quick, and Fulton holds on to it, finds 6 yards. Going to be 2nd and 4 as the Volunteers rush back onto the ball and look to make this play happen in quick time as that clock is ticking. They want to try and make something happen before halftime. Handoff to Kelby, who finds 1 yard.
Yeah, he gets chased down there by Mickey Jackson. 3rd and 4 here for the Vols, looking for their first 3rd down conversion.
3 bodies on the left, potential targets for Chestnut as he holds onto the ball, looking for somewhere to throw. A lot of room in the pocket, a lot of breathing room. He's able to find one by the 20-yard line. Forrest Handler handles things with ease.
Yeah, huge gain there by the Volunteers, and he's up to 73 yards on the day. And they're into the red zone with that one.
Into the red zone. That is good news indeed for the Volunteers. They have a lot of lost time to make up for, and this could be their chance to work their way back into this game. At the 18-yard line, the Volunteers look to make something happen. A lot of defense on the front line. That's going to be a handoff to Fulton, who rushes upfield. He's able to find 6 yards, 2nd and 4.
A good carry there for Fulton, and he's really embracing the old school running back with that neck roll.
All right, here we are. Chestnut decides to hold on to it, fake the handoff, but does get taken down in quick time as the Trojans read that like a book. Look at that linebacker, just said, nah, man, not today.
Yeah, Billy Savage comes up big there on the tackle for loss. Good read there. Tennessee 1 for 4 on third down.
3rd and 4. As the Volunteers look to make something happen very, very close to the end zone. Wait a minute. The Trojans intercept and kneel with the ball to secure possession. Great play indeed. The Trojans are back.
And Tavi Wallace lurking in the end zone, able to pick off Falcon Chestnut there. Great read by the defense.
Like a shark in a swimming pool, man. Easy targets there as Bo runs upfield on the left side. Just when you think, wait a minute, it takes 2 to take down Bo, who finds 25 yards as a run on the left.
Yeah, and what looked like was going to be a 15-yard run, he's able to make it 25 as he pushes a defender for another extra 10 yards on that run. I mean, look at this guy.
That's a great block by Keanu back there as well. I mean, just great stuff indeed from everyone on the Trojans to make that happen as Bo is just looking to make plays here. Bo makes a quick dump off to the left, forces Keanu King out of bounds. That's 2nd and 6.
That's his second catch on the game after the big one.
All right, back in hands of Bo, who's getting a little pressure in the pocket, forced to throw downfield, and that's going to be an interception for the Volunteers. And he does get taken down very quickly, but another interception, this time in the hands of Amon Mobley.
That's Amon Mobley's second pick of the game. Huge coming up once again to get Tennessee the ball back and hopefully bring this within 1 score before halftime.
2 minutes and a nickel left in the second quarter. As the Volunteers have their hands on the ball, there's a lot of yards that need to be made up for. Falcon Chestnut running upfield after the fake handoff, and he finds 8 yards. But we can't stop the clock now. We need to keep going. We need to keep running upfield. The Volunteers have 70 yards to make up for. Handing that one off to Kelby Fulton, who does find 7. That's a first down.
He does a good job fighting for every inch, every yard, and that gets a first down. That's going to slow the clock down.
3 bodies on the right side. Chestnut looking for 1. He's able to find him. Phenomenal reception. Great spiral from Chestnut, securing another first down thanks to Reggie James. We're lining back up, 3 bodies on the left. Chestnut has a lot of opportunity to play with here. A lot of room in the pocket. Goes for a quick throw towards the middle of the field. Lands in the hands of Nico Dennis, who secures yet again a first down.
Senior from Halifax, Canada, with his second catch of the game.
And we're already more than halfway down the field. The Volunteers have great momentum, but they need to hold on to it. Oh, Adam Stiles tries to run upfield with the ball, but he does get taken down. The O-line just couldn't hold him.
Yeah, swallowed up in the backfield by Dominic Delamano, and I believe that was Frank Johnson as well, credited with the tackle for loss.
Looking for a target. Chestnut's got his hands on the ball. A lot of pressure in the pocket. He's forced to throw it away, but looks like it was not a successful reception. 3rd and 13 for the Volunteers as they line back up on the ball. Looking for a quick opportunity up the left side. Looking for something. He's able to find a quick pass, but can he find the first down? No, he can't. Kelby Fulton barely finds 1 yard.
Only a gain of 1 there, and it's going to force Tennessee to punt. With just under a minute left, and USC has a chance to create more separation here.
They did a great job of moving the chains for a good amount of time, but just couldn't quite keep the momentum going. Means they're going to toss that one out to USC. The Trojans back in control of the ball.
It's been a big night offensively for USC so far, and Tennessee hasn't really been able to capitalize on those turnovers created by Amon Mobley.
Trojans back in control of the ball with 50 seconds left, right before halftime. Bo's got his hands on the ball. He's going to try and run upfield, but runs right to the backside of an O lineman.
That's Brock Vanderslice on the sack, and they're going to credit that to him. Doing a good job finally swallowing up Bo Mayweather in the backfield this time.
Second and 12 for the Trojans. Lining up here as the clock is ticking, 30 seconds left. And Bo's got to make something happen quick. It looks like we're going to be running down this clock. We don't want to risk giving this one up. And it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You know what? I would hate to do another interception because, look, Bo's already thrown 2 interceptions so far. And why would he want to throw a third? You know what I mean? So, forced to snap. Ball's in the hands of Bo, who runs upfield with it. He's able to find a first down. Puts on the juke shoes through the defenders. He decides to play it safe and go for a slide. And you know what? That's the smart move. We're at halftime. 17 points on the board for the Volunteers, and the Trojans have 28. But you know what, Val? This game is far from over.
It definitely is. And, Tennessee has to capitalize off of those turnovers. And, I think they're going to have a chance to start this half with the ball. And over on Twitch, we reach halftime as well. Oklahoma leads North Carolina 9-3.
Great game so far. Exciting first half for this game. And the Trojans have been putting on a phenomenal performance. And so, you know what? So the Volunteers. I'll give it to them. This has been definitely a back and forth game. While the Trojans might maintain control for now, something tells me that we can't count the Volunteers out just yet.
Yeah, same time of possession, and USC's just been able to make the best of it. And over here on YouTube, we've had a scoring fest pretty much all night long, and it's been fun.
So, what do you think that the Volunteers need to do differently in order to get back into this game?
They're creating those turnovers and stuff, and they just need to capitalize on it. They need to get back to what works. Falcon Chestnut's been doing, really good on the ground. And, that running game in itself is just lethal. They just need to keep, trying to shove the ball down the throat of the Trojans.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Val. Trojans kick that one off. Let's see what the Volunteers are going to do with the ball. It's put down at the 28. Leah Russ does get a bit of yardage there. As the Volunteers back in control of the ball at the 30-yard line. Let's see what Falcon Chestnut and the rest of the crew can do. He's going to hand that one off. Great bit of yardage there from Kelby Fulton.
It looked like it was going to be stopped in the backfield, and he just lowers the shoulder and keeps it pushing.
Smart move, smart move. He's playing it safe. Kept his head tucked. He just wanted to truck through whoever was in front of him, and he definitely got a bit of yardage because of it. Kelby Fulton securing some. But wait a minute, interception. Ooh. Interception to the Trojans. Oh, my God, yet again.
That's going to be Billy Savage with another big play. He's been coming up big. We've been calling his name a lot on the defense for the Trojans, and they're in plus territory. Really good field position here.
Great play by Billy Savage with 4 tackles in the season so far, and now an interception to add to his records. A phenomenal linebacker for the side of the Trojans. Now let's see what the offense can do with that handoff to Jaden Cobb, who runs up middle and doesn't get taken down in quick time, but he's able to find 5 yards.
Good 5-yard carry there by Cobb. Already a 2-possession lead here for the Trojans.
2nd and 5. Bo's got the ball in hand, looking for a target on the left. Gabriel Guerrero securing that. Ooh, almost secured the first down. He's 3rd and inches.
Yeah, 3rd and inches. He's been the go-to guy in those short yardage situations for them. USC 3 of 4 on 3rd down.
Bo looking for a handoff. Gives that one to Jaden Cobb as Bo runs upfield looking to block. That's something you don't see from most quarterbacks. I guess that's clipping.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep. That's a shame.
Yeah, the dreaded clipping call. And Tennessee's going to want that one back. Or excuse me, USC is going to want that one back.
Tell you what, the Trojans coach was not happy about that. I don't know if you saw him fighting with the ref right there. He was. It's hard to be happy about something like that. As Bo looks for a target, a lot of pressure in the pocket, able to find Gabriel Guerrero yet again. That's 19 yards on the reception.
And he's going to make up for that clipping call there. I mean, Bo had a man in his face, you're going to see here, and he's able to hit him up the seam for a first down and pretty much first and goal. Oh, I'm sorry. Pretty close to first and goal.
Very close indeed. We're just shy of that. 1st and 10. One more first down would mean goal line as Bo hands that one off to Jaden Cobb, who runs upfield and finds 1 yard.
Only able to get one there. Good stop there by the Tennessee defense. 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. Bo's looking to make something happen. Quick dump off to the right side. Interception for the Volunteers. The Volunteers have the ball. Wait a minute. That's Jaden Cobb catching back up to him. Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. The Volunteers have their hands on the ball at the 50-yard line.
Dave Dennis comes up big for the Volunteers. Once again, they're going to start near midfield, and it's finally time to see if they can capitalize on those turnovers. Over on Twitch, we have a 31-yard touchdown pass to Leroy Peterson as Oklahoma's going to go up 16-3 with 6:04 left in the third.
Bo, I think you got to hold on to it just a tad bit more. Invest into that running game because 3 interceptions is not a good place to be as Chestnut hands that one off to Kelby Fulton, finds 16 yards on the run, and they're going to make you know what? I think the Volunteers have a bit of life left in them. After something phenomenal like that happening, this is their opportunity.
That they do. They had great blocks up front there, and you know, Kelby Fulton, you can't let that guy heat up because he is lethal when he's heated up.
Volunteers 1st and 10 at the 35. Kelby Fulton runs up field, able to find 7 yards, going to make it 2nd and 3.
Able to break off a couple of defenders there. Nice 7-yard gain.
2nd and 3 for the Volunteers. Chestnut's looking for a quick dump down on the right side. Forrest Handler's going to hold on to the ball and secure a first down.
That's his 3rd catch of the game for 78 yards. He's came up big. I believe all 3 of his catches were first downs, at least. Billy Savage on the stop.
Three bodies on the left for Chestnut to look at. Who's he going to go for? Oh, Butterfingers couldn't hold on to it. Falcon Chestnut had a great throw, but his receiver couldn't hold on to it.
Yeah, wonderful throw. That ball hung up there and just couldn't come down with it.
That's all right. Mistakes happen, right? We're all human. Chestnut looking for a target way downfield into the end zone. Nico Dennis gets a touchdown for the Volunteers.
And a great lob pass for Nico Dennis, and Tennessee is going to bring this within 1 score once again. Beautiful throw and catch there.
As Nico Dennis brings that one to the house, great place to be for Tennessee. And you know what? They're just a couple points closer to getting back in the lead after this extra point that's going to make things 24-28.
That is a huge... I believe that's their first time getting points off a turnover, so finally able to capitalize on those turnovers.
Kick return goes out to Keanu King, Caleb Alexander took it this time.
Falcon Chestnut having a pretty good game.
All right, offense for the Trojans, back in control of the ball. Bo looking for a target way downfield. He's able to find one. Ania Late finds 24 yards.
She crosses the century mark with that catch there. Huge first down catch. Gets them up past midfield.
Great stuff for Ania Late. Great pass from Bo. Bo's going to hold on to this one instead of faking the handoff. But you know what? USC, the Volunteers read that like a book.
Yeah, Vanderslice coming up again with another tackle for loss, and they're really keying in on Bo Mayweather in the run game, and it's working out for him, as of late.
Bo investing in that passing game yet again. Let's see if it's going to pay off. Bo finds a quick dump down the middle, lands in the hands of Gabriel Guerrero, 12 yards.
He's got 6 catches for 54 yards tonight. They're going to make that third down a lot more manageable.
As the Trojans run back up on the ball, 3 targets on the right side. But instead, he's going to hand that one off to Jaden Cobb, who's able to find first down.
Looked like he was going to be brought down just short of the line, but he's able to roll over a defender. That makes them 5 for 6 on third downs.
1st and 10 yet again. Let's see what Bo can do. Motion off to the right. He's going to hand that one off to Jaden Cobb, who runs up the right side, but gets piled up in that pile of players on the right.
And the Tennessee defense is going to fill that hole quickly, only allowing a 3-yard gain.
2 bodies on each side. Lots of targets for Bo as motion goes off to the right. Bo looking for a target. Dump down the field, and looks like he's home free. End zone has been reached by Kyle Cross. Touchdown, the Trojans.
Yeah, it looked like he was just looking for a curl route, but Kyle Cross had other plans. He takes that one to the house for a 2-possession lead over the Volunteers. Great catch, great run.
Great catch and a great run indeed. Kyle Cross putting on a performance tonight. Bo finally paying off with investing in that passing game. We're going to make things 35 on the board.
Yeah, we had a great game earlier tonight on YouTube, and this game isn't, it is still living up to the hype that we've had on YouTube tonight.
And the ball goes into the hands of the Volunteers. Running this one up the field. Makes it to the 35-32. Lee Russ. As the Volunteers line back up on the ball. First down. A lot of opportunity for Chestnut, who's going to fake the handoff and keep it for himself and get a couple yards there.
Tackle there by Mickey Jackson, the freshman from Bixby, Oklahoma. We've been calling his name. That's his 8th tackle of the game.
And here we are. Chestnut fakes the handoff. Now looking for a target downfield. Couldn't quite complete the pass.
A good defense there by the secondary. Tennessee 1 for 6 on third down. They're going to need this one.
Chestnut looking for a target, but does get sacked in the back line. Good Lord. 4th and 17. What happened?
And that's the freshman Josiah Sims with his 2nd sack of the game. And the Volunteers are going to be forced to punt here.
All right, here we are. Punt going out from the Volunteers. See where it lands. 32. As it looks like Keanu King runs upfield, does find 10 yards, but nothing just yet.
Yeah, the Trojans offense is going to have a good starting field position here to create some more separation, hopefully, for them.
Great plays from the Trojans so far. Offense and defense both have been incredible getting to this point as the Trojans get their hands back on the ball yet again. As Bo dumps it off to the right side, looking for Dante D'Onofrio. He's able to find 4 yards.
I think it's worth noting that all but one of Bo Mayweather's incompletions were interceptions. So pretty much almost every time he throws an incompletion, It's probably going the other way.
Bo gonna hold on to the ball. Couldn't quite find a target, which means he's gonna run upfield. Did you see the receiver just looking at him? Turn around and block, man. Come on. You've got your quarterback running with the ball towards you. It's time to do something to help him out here instead of just staring at him as he runs towards you. Bit of stage fright for the receiver as Bo gets the ball back at hand. Looks for Keanu King on the right side, who able to find him as Keanu King steps out of bounds. Easy first down. Line back up on the ball here. 3 bodies up left for Bo to look at. Trying to find that target. He's able to find one. Gabriel Guerrero picks up a couple yards and steps out of bounds.
You got 7 catches for 58 yards on the night. You'll take 4 yards every time.
Oh, does get slapped down. Bo looking for a target on the right, but Lee Russ runs through and slaps that ball down in quick time.
USC 6 for 7 on 3rd down, and this is a big one coming up here.
All right, Bo's got the ball in hands, looking for a target on the left. Does find one. That's Anya late.
A little bit of a high ball. Was that a catch?
Not so sure.
Oh, we might be getting a replay here. Yes, we are.
Yeah, we'll review that, see what happened there. Well,
ooh,
I don't know. That's a touchy one right there.
it looked like the toes were on the sideline, so play's going to be reversed.
So 4th and 6 for the Trojans as the play is reserved, as that is surely out. But Bo's going to go for it. A lot of pressure in the pocket. Bo has nowhere to go. He's going to dump that one outfield. Interception. Another interception. The Volunteers getting their hands on the ball. What is that, 5? Is that 5 interceptions?
That is the 5th interception of the night by the Volunteers defense. And you can tell that offensive lineman was a little angry with that tackle there.
You know what? And that really was not too big on Bo. There was not a lot of protection in that pocket. Bo had to make something happen quick, and you know what? Just goes to show that sometimes mistakes happen. Chestnut hands that one off to Kelby Fulton. Couldn't quite find any yardage.
That's another tackle for loss for Matthew Payne.
But now we need to see if the offense for the Volunteers can match the energy that the defense has been putting out tonight. Chestnut looking to hold on to that one. It does get sacked for 7.
It looked like he was still on his feet when that whistle blew. I don't know about that one. He still went down, but a little bit of an early whistle.
Yeah, those. I don't know if I'm supposed to comment on the refs or not. I'll go ahead and keep my comment out there. As Chestnut looks for a target way downfield. Caleb Alexander swats it down.
I mean, he does a good job giving his receiver the chance to go up and get it, but the great job by the USC defense forcing another punt here.
They kick that one downfield as Keanu King looks to get a bit of yardage out of that. Finds 7. It's not too bad.
And really good field position here for them.
Bo's got his hands on the ball yet again. Hands that one off to Jaden Cobb. Able to find a couple yards. 2nd and 8. As the Trojans rush back onto the ball and look to make something happen. 3 bodies on the left for Bo to look at. Motion right, 2 and 2. Let's see what Bo's going to do with this. So much pressure in the pocket. He just gets blitzed and taken to hell. 3 and 15. Oh, no.
Devin Pounds with the big sack there. Big 3rd and 15 coming up for the Tennessee defense. A huge play there by Pounds.
You know, man, I think Bo should run it. I mean, they want to run down this clock because they're in the lead, so might as well do a bit of running here, and that's what Bo seems to be best at. That blitz might not have worked too well, but it's all right. Bo passes that one through the middle of the field to Dante D'Onofrio. Let's find 8 yards.
You know what they say. You throw short, you're going to stay short.
It's a pretty good point there. Is Bo is going to punt that one downfield and hand that back off to the Volunteers, who have a little bit of time left here in the third quarter, 12 seconds to be exact, to do something with the ball.
And over on switch, we have a 10-yard touchdown pass to Ethan Schuler for UNC. They get the 2-point conversion, and they trail Oklahoma 19-11 with 7:15 left.
Quick dump downfield as Chestnut hands that one off to Forrest Handler. Finds a bit of yardage there, making it 2nd and 2.
Good throw and catch, but he gets absolutely blistered by Billy Savage once again.
Billy Savage, a monster on the defense of the Trojans, completely eviscerated him right there as we make our way into the fourth quarter of the game. Tennessee has 24, while the Trojans hold on with 35, 11 points up against their opponents. But the Volunteers not ruled out of this game just yet. They've got the ball in hand. They've got a little bit of yardage to cover, but that's all right. They've got the team to do it. Let's see if they can make it happen. Chestnut looking for the snap. Hands that one off to Fulton, who finds a first down.
Big first down carry there for Kelby Fulton. He's up to 73 yards on the day, and Mickey Jackson on the stop.
First and 10. The Volunteers feel in control. They might be down on points, but they're high on energy as Kelby Fulton gets the handoff, but couldn't quite find anything out of it.
It's another big tackle there by Mickey Jackson. Huge 2nd and 10 here for the Vols.
All right, Chestnut looking for a target. Quick dump down to the left. And that's a 3rd and 1, thanks to Angel Martinez.
Angel Martinez with his 3rd catch of the game. Big 3rd and 1 coming up here.
3rd and 1. Is he going to hand it off? No, he's not. He's going to throw that downfield. Reggie James receives it. That's an easy first down.
It's a big catch for the sophomore from New Orleans.
All right, 3 bodies on the right side for Chestnut to look for. Great chop block by the right tackle. Gonna let Chestnut run upfield and find 5 yards. You know what? That works.
It works, but he gets absolutely tattooed by guess who? Billy Savage once again. He's trying to murder somebody on the other side.
I guess so, man. I guess so. As the Volunteers line up, 3 bodies on the left. Chestnut's got a lot of room to play with. He's going to hand it off to Fulton instead, who runs upfield, finds a first down, and a bit of change on top of that.
Yeah, they're going to move the chains with that one. Kelby Fulton, consistent chain mover for them.
First down yet again for the Volunteers. Kelby Fulton gets his hands on the ball one more time, and that's Adam Stiles. My mistake.
Yeah, that's the freshman receiver from Ashland, Kentucky, his 3rd carry of the game out of the backfield.
That's an interesting one. It's not too often you have receivers who run up like that. I like to see that. For 2nd and 5. Looks like Chestnut tried to hold on to it, but that got read by the Trojans pretty quickly as Robert K gets the tackle.
With a 3-star sophomore coming up big there, it's going to be a 3rd and 7. They are 2 for 9 on 3rd down. They need this.
2 bodies on each side for Chestnut to look for. Oh, that was a great blitz by the Trojans, forcing Chestnut to dump it upfield, but Kelby Fulton was ready for it. He found it, he took it, and he ran with it. 12-yard reception.
Yeah, Kelby Fulton doing a good job getting in open space and making a play. It's first down.
3 bodies on left. Chestnut's going to hand that one off to Adam Stiles, who couldn't quite get any yardage.
Yeah, he gets swallowed up in the middle there by Clinton Gonzalez on the play.
2nd and 10. No yardage achieved last play. Let's see if we can change that up as the Volunteers look to make something happen here. Does get swatted down by Darius Dale.
Huge play there by the senior from Houston. They're 3 for 10 on third down, and this is a big one on 3rd and 10.
Chestnut got his hands on the ball yet again, looking for a target in the end zone. Interception from the Trojans, who kneel with it. Incredible decision right there. Interception yet again. What is that, our 8th of the game?
It's been a lot of turnovers, and Matthew Payne going to come up big there. The senior from Virginia Beach, Virginia, had a pick last week, and that's a huge one there.
I'll tell you what, man, the Trojans defense has been so clutch this game. And look at Bo doing what he knows, and that's just running upfield 13 yards.
Yeah, Bo knows that it's time to go, and he gets another first down. That's the first time we've seen him taking himself in a while.
And you know what? It brought him success. That's why I'm curious as to why he doesn't do this more. I mean, you got to be a little unpredictable, right? You can't just do the same thing over and over. But at the same time, you know what? There's a lot of success there. Let him run through. He just trucked through a D lineman. A quarterback just trucked through a D lineman. That's crazy.
Yeah, they're going to count that as a sack for Daniel Fox, though.
Dude, did you just see what he did to that? That's a D lineman, let's assume 300-pounder just gets trucked by a quarterback, Bo. The generational talent. It does take generations of talent to accumulate something like that. Quick dump down the field to Keanu King, who finds a couple yards.
Good stop by the Tennessee defense. A big 3rd and 9 coming up here for the Vols. I mean, their defense has been doing it all for them tonight so far.
Yeah, man, the defense has been incredible. Let's see what can happen here as Bo does hand that off to Jaden Cobb. Is Bo... Dude, I'm telling you, Bo just wants smoke. Did you see him run upfield and try and block? I'm telling you, man, this guy just wants to hit somebody. Like, the most violent quarterback right now is Bo. You know what? It didn't work out too well. He's forced to punt that one out, and it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, he's a quarterback born to play linebacker, but Tennessee's going to get this ball back in good field position to hopefully make it a one-possession game.
Volunteers have less than 5 minutes to make something happen with this possession. Nico Dennis secures a first down, but they're going to need a lot more than that to try and beat the Trojans.
Yeah, they're going to get up past midfield. They need to move this ball quickly down 2 possessions with under 5 minutes left.
You know what? I've seen crazier comebacks here, Val, but something tells me the Trojans defense is not going to let this comeback happen tonight. Volunteers lined up, first down. They've got everything they need to make something happen from here. Almost an interception by Caleb Alexander. He swats it down instead.
A great read there by Caleb Alexander. Almost took that one the other way, and that would have been huge with the Vols catch a break.
Chestnut looking for a target downfield. He's able to find Forrest Handler for 15.
He goes over 100 yards on the night. Big game here for Forrest Handler and another first down.
Great stuff from the Volunteers. Now that they've got their hands on the ball, it just goes to show it's not over till the fat lady sings, and she hasn't hit the high note just yet. Volunteers lined up, first down, looking like a handoff to Kelby Fulton, who runs upfield and gets taken down just shy of first down.
Yeah, the Tennessee offense has 140 rushing yards on the night, and like I said, you know, they just need to get back to what works, and that rushing offense is their big X factor here.
Kelby Fulton gets hands on the ball yet again, but taken down in the backfield.
And the USC defense trying to prove why I'm not on the sidelines calling plays.
Volunteers need to keep the chains moving. They need to keep the ball going downfield. 3rd and 3. This is a very important point for the Volunteers. Chestnut's going to hand that one off. Wait a minute. Oh, he pitched it to Adam Stiles, but couldn't find any yards out of that. That's going to be 4th and 5.
It's 4th and 5 and the big decision upcoming. Do you take the field goal and make it a one possession game? And they don't. They're going for it here on 4th down.
They're going for it. Sometimes you got to play risky. A lot of pressure, heavy blitz. It's going to leave somebody open in the backfield. James Triplett is able to get that pass and find a first down. Going to make it 1st and goal.
A lot of maroon jerseys in the backfield, and Falcon Chestnut throws up a prayer and hits James Triplett for the first down.
Sometimes when you let God take the wheel, he steers you straight. And that's exactly what we just saw as Chestnut looks for another throw, finds Angel Martinez. That's a touchdown for Tennessee.
Huge touchdown here for Tennessee. They're going to make this a one possession game. 3 minutes left to go, and another big stop could turn the tides for them.
You know what? I've seen crazier things, Val. I've seen crazier things. We're 3 minutes short of this game being over, but the Volunteers have a dream to beat the Trojans as they go for the 2-point, but couldn't make it happen. That's quite all right.
You know what? I do respect that decision going for 2. And you got to think, 5 turnovers from Bo Mayweather. Their defense can make it happen and have done it, a lot. It's possible.
Keanu King finds 32 yards on the return. Trojans have their hands on the ball, and they're going to want to run down this clock, so the Volunteers have no time to play with because they're only 5 points behind. Bo hands that off to Jaden Cobb, who is taken down in the backfield.
Great tackle for loss there by Lamar Jones. A good start for this Tennessee defense. They're looking to get back into this one. 2nd and 12 coming up. Clock still running.
Clock is running. They're trying to run this down, bleed that clock for everything that's left. Just hand that one off to Jaden Cobb, let him get a bit of yardage, and then bleed that clock yet again.
3rd and 4. This is the biggest play of the game for the Tennessee defense here.
But send a couple heavy forward, looking for Bo, who's going to throw that down to Jaden Cobb, able to find a first down for the Trojans.
Yeah, good blocks up front. That's going to reset the sticks. 2:10 left to go. Tennessee only 1 timeout left.
The offense of the Volunteers have done a great job of getting us to this point, but the defense needs to hold up. This needs to be their last stand. They need to put the Trojans in the dirt once and for all right here, right now, in order to make this comeback happen. And Bo's going to hand it off yet again to Jaden Cobb, who runs upfield and is just short of a first down. We're 3rd and inches.
Big 3rd and inches here. No timeouts left to go. The clock is going to run. Anthony Wost on the stop there.
Minute and a half left in this game. Trojans still bleeding out the clock. Handoff yet again. Jaden Cobb finds first down.
And Jaden Cobb gets the first down, and that's most likely gonna be the nail in the coffin for the Trojans. This clock's gonna bleed out here. Just under 50 seconds left to go.
Bo hands that off to Jaden Cobb yet again. Almost got tripped up in the backfield. Is able to find 5 yards.
That clock is gonna bleed down. They only have to take one more snap here. They're in victory formation.
Yep. Looks like it's going to be a kneel. That's the smart play. You know what? Because that clock's going to bleed, which means this game is over with the Trojans in the lead. 35 points on the board compared to the Volunteers 30. This has been an invigorating game to watch, Val.
Yeah, it has. Bo Mayweather, 5 total touchdowns on the game. He also threw 5 interceptions. A little back and forth day for him, but I mean, great game over here on YouTube, and USC's gonna advance to 2-0.
And you know what? I think even though the Trojans have 35 points on the board, there's a lot for the players, especially Bo, to look at during the film to try and improve from here. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, Tennessee, they played a great game against the number 4 Trojans, and there's nothing to hang your head about there. Just come back, get in the lab, and come back stronger next week. They got a big game there, too. I mean, it's not over.
All right, everybody, that was our end for the night. But tomorrow we will be back here on YouTube, 6:30 Central. You do not want to miss it. This has been Morty on the microphone, joined by Valente. And thank you to our executive producer, Mike Peters, and associate producer, Austin Carreau. It has been an absolute blast to be here. We'll see you all very soon.